Morning everybody. Today I will be doing a placemat for my house, just an everyday one. And I bought this pre-made linen look table runner from Kmart for $6. So all I've done is taken it out of the packet and then steam ironed it flat because it was rolled up for who knows how long. So the ends kind of curled a little bit. So now that I've ironed it, it is completely flat. Now, the reason I'm recording this as a video is because I have decided to use my snap hoop. So these are specifically designed to do borders because you can just snap it up and snap it down again. So I'd like to start with my design across here. Oh, I should probably tell you, this can only do 4 inches by 12 inches long. I have shrunk down the design to be the size that I want. So then I'm just going to pop this into here. And the way that I'm going to measure to make sure everything lines up is I'm just going to have the border sit right at the edge here. So I'm just going to slide this under. I'm not going to be using stabilizer under this because this is already double layered. So there's already 2 layers of this thicker fabric and it does feel like there's interfacing inside as well. So for that reason, I will not be using any interfacing. So you just also want to make sure that you're lining it up in the center. The hoop actually has center marks here. So when I get to the side pieces, I'm actually going to work out how long they are so that I can line them up evenly. But for the edge, this is how I'm going to line up the edge. And then we just push those down and it's in. So now I can take it to the machine and stitch it out. Alright, so I've loaded the hoop and I always make sure that the excess is hanging this way and not in the throat. If you put it in the throat, you're more likely to have to stand and monitor your machine, whereas now if I want to, I can just walk away. I've loaded my design and I've also made sure that the edge is facing out the way I want. And I've also down here, I've lined up all the colors as I need them. So the gaps are where I either need black, white, or another of the same color. Alright guys, so I have stitched the design on both ends in the center. And so then I have also printed out the design that we're doing. So what it does is it gives me central points so that I'm going to be able to line everything up. So there's a crease here because this is the halfway point. So what I did was I folded it in half and then decided how much space was between the center and the end of the other design, which is about 24.5 inches for mine. So what I've done is I've marked the center point between both of them. So now with this design, I can actually decide, do I want to have lots and just like put them all the way along the edge? So I could fit 2 along this edge because there's like another center point, or I could just put 1 at the center and so have 1 there and then 1 here on the other side. So in total there would be 6 designs. So depending on what design you've picked will be dependent on how repetitive you want it. But I could quite easily put 4 down each side and then 2 on the end. But because these take like 37 minutes to stitch out, I am just going to put them along this line. So because I've ruled it in a removable texture, I'm not worried about it marking later. So then I'm going to take my hoop and just slide this on. And I've got on my hoop the center marks. So all I have to do is slide this under and line it up with the 2 center points and then clip it down. And then we're good to go. So I will be doing that for the last 4 and then I will come back and show you the end result. Alright guys, so this is the final result. I ended up doing it 6 times and I deliberately left a space in the middle so that I could put a centerpiece on the table. So of all the colors that I used, I didn't even finish a whole spool of thread. And I have this awesome thing, which took about 3 hours because each design took 37 minutes to stitch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you make a table runner, please show me in my Facebook group. Okay, bye.